What if I told you that every single thought running through your head right now is literally sculpting your future? Not in some mystical way, but through actual, measurable biological and psychological processes that science has only recently begun to understand. Today, we're diving deep into the shocking reality of how your thoughts don't just reflect your world, they actively create it. But first, subscribe to our channel. Most people walk around completely unaware that their mind is operating like a 24-hour construction crew, building tomorrow's reality with today's thoughts. While you're scrolling through social media or worrying about bills, your brain is busy laying the foundation for what's coming next. And here's the kicker. Most of us are unconsciously building lives we don't even want. Let's start with something that might blow your mind. Your brain processes roughly 60,000 thoughts per day. That's one thought every 1.4 seconds while you're awake. But here's where it gets crazy. Scientists have discovered that 95% of these thoughts are completely unconscious. You're not even aware they're happening. It's like having a roommate who never stops talking, but you've learned to tune them out completely. Now you might be thinking, so what? They're just thoughts, but that's where you'd be dead wrong. Every single one of those thoughts triggers a cascade of neurochemical reactions in your brain. When you think a fearful thought, your brain releases stress hormones like cortisol. When you think an optimistic thought, it releases dopamine and serotonin. Your thoughts are literally drugging you all day long. This is where it gets really interesting. These chemical cocktails don't just affect how you feel in the moment, they rewire your brain. Neuroscientists call this neuroplasticity, and it means your brain is constantly reshaping itself based on what you think about most. Think anxious thoughts repeatedly, and you're literally building anxiety superhighways in your brain. Think solution-focused thoughts, and you're constructing neural networks that make you better at solving problems. But the influence goes way beyond your brain chemistry. Your thoughts directly impact your behavior in ways you probably never realized. Let's say you wake up thinking, today's going to be terrible. That single thought doesn't just make you feel bad, it changes how you walk, how you talk, how you make eye contact with people. It affects every micro-decision you make throughout the day. Here's a perfect example. Researchers did a study where they had people walk down a hallway while thinking either positive or negative thoughts. The people thinking negative thoughts literally walked slower, with slumped shoulders and less confident body language. The positive thinkers walked faster, stood taller, and made more eye contact with strangers. Same hallway, same people, different thoughts, completely different behaviors. And here's where your destiny comes into play. Your behavior creates your results. If negative thinking makes you walk slower, speak quieter, and avoid eye contact, you're going to get different opportunities than someone who's radiating confidence and energy. It's not magic, it's simple cause and effect. But wait, there's more. Your thoughts don't just change your behavior, they change how other people respond to you. Humans are incredibly sophisticated at reading subtle cues. When you're thinking negative thoughts, people can sense it through tiny changes in your facial expressions, voice tone, and body language. They respond differently to you, which creates different outcomes in your relationships, career, and life opportunities. I want you to imagine your mind as a massive search engine. Whatever you think about most becomes your dominant search query. If you're constantly thinking about problems, your brain becomes incredibly good at finding problems everywhere you look. But if you train yourself to think about solutions and opportunities, your brain rewires itself to spot those instead. You start noticing things you completely missed before. This isn't positive thinking nonsense. This is about understanding how your attention works. Your reticular activating system, the part of your brain that filters information, literally shapes your reality by determining what you notice and what you ignore. Think about how after you buy a red car, you suddenly see red cars everywhere. They were always there, but now your brain is programmed to notice them. The same thing happens with opportunities, potential relationships, and solutions to your problems. They're all around you right now, but if your thought patterns aren't aligned with recognizing them, you'll walk right past them every single day. Now here's the part that might make you uncomfortable. If your thoughts are creating your reality, then you're 100% responsible for the life you're living right now. Your current circumstances aren't happening to you. They're happening through you. Every relationship, every financial situation, every opportunity you've missed or seized can be traced back to the thoughts you've been thinking consistently over time. But here's the empowering part. If your thoughts got you here, different thoughts can take you somewhere else. The key is becoming conscious of those 60,000 daily thoughts and intentionally directing them toward the reality you actually want to create. Your destiny isn't written in the stars, it's written in your mind, one thought at a time. The question is, what story are you telling yourself today, and is it the story you want to live tomorrow? If you got value from this video, like it and subscribe to our channel.